Good morning, Ridgely Stags. Today is Friday, November 14th, 2025, and you're tuned in to another exciting edition of RMS News, your go-to source for all the latest updates, announcements, and fun events happening around our school community. I'm Charlie.
And I'm JJ. We'll be your host today. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
It's Friday, November 14th. Today is an A day.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And for our school code of conduct, we're respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. Please be seated, and now back to our hosts.
Today's lunch menu is excellent. We've got a personal pizza, ranchero pizza, yogurt box lunch, ham and cheese salad, and your manager's choice vegetarian salad. Enjoy your meal.
The PBIS buying event winners were announced earlier this week. Here is the list. Bingo was yesterday. We hope everyone had fun. Football is today from 10:25 to 11:05 on the fields. Winners bring 10 Ridgely bucks so you can participate. Have fun.
Newspaper Club will not be meeting today due to the half day. Our next meeting will be on Friday, November 21st. See you then.
The next rack is next Friday, November 21st. The theme is sports, so come dressed representing your favorite team or sport. There will be dancing, games, prizes, food, candy, and Kona Ice. Doors open at 7 p.m. and pickup is at 9:30 p.m. Bags bigger than 5 by 7 are not permitted. Register in advance on the RAC website makes it easiest for you and your gardens. You can walk in to register, but you must be accompanied by an adult to register in person and to leave at the end of the night. This is non-negotiable. We hope to see you on Friday, November 21st.
Please check the boxes outside the cafeteria for your missing items. All items in the lost and found will be donated on Friday, November 21st.
Due to the half day today, there will be an altered schedule. We did not have an advisor today, and the order of classes is 1, 2, 4, and then 3. Please check out the schedule on the screen for exact times. The first 3 classes will be 40 minutes.
Wait, pull the mic close to you. There you go.
The first 3 classes will be 40 minutes each, and period 3 is 60 minutes.
Attention all RMS students, but especially 8th graders. Do not go to your locker to get your backpack early today. Students will report back to their homerooms as usual. 8th graders do not bring backpacks to the cafeteria. No student should have their backpacks before 12 o'clock today. The Math 24 Club will be meeting on Tuesday after school in room 115 until 4 p.m. If you like math, friendly competition, and of course prizes, pick up a permission slip outside of room 115. Please see Miss McNulty with any questions. And now a brief message from Freebs.
So I can remember what to talk about. Perfect. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy half day. Lots and lots of good stuff. Collins, text me if you can't hear my voice. I want to make sure that that's happening the way that we are hoping that it's happening. So anyways, couple of things. Number 1, report cards came out yesterday. So unlike when I was in school, I guess, we don't give you a physical report card anymore. Saving the trees, saving the environment. Audio, put it down. Anyways, so in order for parents, any parents that are watching this, you're going to need to log on to Schoology to check the report card grades, and kids as well. You're going to want to check your report card grades too. Loud and clear, all mics. Awesome. Thanks, Mr. Collins. So congrats to everybody who did well on their report cards. We had quite a large number of straight A's and also a large number of students who made honor roll. Now, to explain a little bit about what honor roll is, because I know some of the 6th graders, this is new to you. Honor roll is when you have all A's and or B's, right? If you have all A's, you're automatically honor roll. But you can have A's and B's to make honor roll, and you are allowed to have 1 C as long as there's an A to offset it. So if you have all B's and 1 C, You do not make honor roll. I have had that happen to a student before. But hopefully you have at least one A in there that will offset one C. So if you had all A's and B's, congratulations, you made honor roll. If you had all A's and B's and you had one C that maybe that class was giving you a real hard time first quarter, you still make honor roll as long as there's an A to offset it. So I talked a little bit yesterday about how to calculate your GPA. Again, that is located inside the agenda that I made you. And you should be able to follow that. But if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. Second thing I want to talk about is when you message a teacher, pretty please, let's practice the skills and strategies of how to write a professional looking and sounding Schoology message. If you send a message to your teacher that says, "Can I redo?" Can I redo what? Can I redo when? What are you asking to redo? Could we say please? Maybe politeness, right? If you send a message to your teacher of grade my assignment, especially when you've already turned it in 2 or 3 weeks late, we as educators are not going to be like, oh man, let me stop what I'm doing and jump and grade that for that kid that didn't turn it in when they were supposed to and now turned it in late. And then immediately within 37 seconds of hitting submit, send a Schoology message that says grade my assignment, right? Dearest children, that is not how you are going to be able to start to function in this world. If you send your boss a message like that, you may not have a boss anymore, because you won't have a job. So please, let's start working on making sure that the messages that we send in Schoology are, "Dear Mrs. Freeberger," "Dear Freebs," or "Hey Freebs." I'll even take that. I'm a little more casual than some other teachers. Is it possible that I could meet with you to redo my blank named assignment? Maybe something along the lines of, "I realized what I did wrong and would like to do it and hope for a better grade." Or, "I'm still really confused. Maybe you could help me a little bit first before redoing it. When would be a good time that I could meet with you? Thank you so much." Child's name. Don't write child's name. Write your name, right? So all of those kind of things are really, really, really good skills that we want to see you start working on. And for the love of everything, don't turn in an assignment late and then email your teacher immediately asking why we haven't graded it, okay? Number one, turn your assignments in on time. That would help too. Lastly, well, not lastly, two lastlies. We have American Education Week is next week. Not only is it Popelski and Freeberger and a bunch of other kids' birthdays next week, but it is also American Education Week. So parents that are watching this, we are excited to have some of you come into our building. I believe the PTA set out a form that we would love for you to fill out ahead of time. Excuse me, so that they know that you're coming and we can get your information printed and your badge and all that stuff. But so everybody knows American Education Week is next week. Kids, I know you're going to be awesome. Lastly, sorry, I'm choking on my own spit. How many minutes did it take Freeberger to finally put her laundry away that had been sitting there? For all of you who guessed 6 or 7, you're wrong. The correct answer was it only took me 23 minutes to put away those 2 baskets of laundry, which is very annoying for the fact that I waited 3 weeks to do it and stepped around those baskets and dug my clothes out of them. So that being said, we had a lot of great guesses, and we determined that it would be fair to give it to the closest guesser, which was Sam Nabhan with 25 minutes. He was the winner of the closest one. So, Sam, if you want to pop up to the cafeteria, I've got some sweet treats for you. Do we see a Dr. Barish? All right, perfect. Sounds good. Also, everything's going good there. Have a fantastic half day. 8th graders in particular, but everybody. No backpacks or coats in the cafeteria. No one is going to their locker until we dismiss back to homeroom, and then you get to go at noon. Got it? Cool. Have a great long weekend. Not, well, kind of long weekend. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's like an extra half day. Half it long. All right, go over there.
That's a wrap for today's edition of RMS News. And don't forget, today's an A-Day.
Reminder to our teachers to please complete homeroom attendance by 8:25 this morning.
Finally, Richie Staggs must be respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. He's spreading kindness, working hard, and making our school an amazing place to be. Let's rise together and shine together. Enjoy your half day. Have a great day.